Have you ever noticed while browsing 380s how lax many manufacturers are when putting the size classifications on their pistols? For example, if you look at the Smith & Wesson website for something like the popular Bodyguard 2, they list it as a micro pistol. Okay, that makes sense. But what about their Easy 380? Micro compact. Micro compact. Does that make it smaller or larger than the Bodyguard? Let's look somewhere else, like say the Beretta website and what it says for their ADX Cheetah. Okay, micro compact again. What about Ruger and the LCP and the LCP Max? Well, compact for both this time. Okay, I guess that didn't help, and the water's only getting muddier. In terms of the different size classifications for pistols, most places you look break pistols down into four sizes: full size, sometimes called standard, compact, subcompact, and micro. So, what is the difference between these four sizes? Surprisingly, there doesn't seem to be much of an agreement. Let's use the top three sources via search results at the time of this video's creation and excludes phrases like they're simply slightly smaller than the next size up, yada, 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 and come up with a rough outline. Starting with full-size pistol, an example of a full-size pistol is the Beretta 92 FS. A full-size pistol will have a barrel length of 4.5 to 5.5 inches, a capacity of 15 to 20 rounds, and a height of 5 to 6.5 inches, with overall length of 7 to 9 inches. Next is compact pistol. An example of a compact pistol would be the Ruger Security 380. Compact pistols have a barrel length of 3.5 to 4.5 inches, capacity of 12 to 15 rounds, a height of 4.5 to 5.5 inches, and overall length of 6 to 7 inches. Subcompact pistols, like the G28 or G26, they're next size down. They have a barrel length of 3 to 3.5 inches, capacity of 6 to 10 rounds, height of 4 to 4.5 inches, and overall length 5.5 to 6.5 inches. And finally, we're down at micro, like the one that started it all in the micro craze, the SIG P365. Micro pistols have a barrel length less than 3 inches, with capacity of 5 to 6 rounds, a height less than 4 inches, and overall length less than 6 inches. It's pop quiz time. Using the numbers from our three sources, let's look at a few examples and see where they land on the list. Starting with our Beretta 92 FS. Barrel length 4.9 inches, check. Capacity 15 plus 1, check. Height 5.4 inches, check. Overall length 8.5 inches, check. Boom, all checks passed. That was easy. Full-size pistol. Okay, this one gets a little more challenging. For the compact, Ruger Security 380 with a barrel length of 3.4 inches, the capacity of 10 to 15 rounds plus 1, check. A height of 4.35 inches, an overall length of 6.52 inches, check. Well, we got half of right. See, I told you a little more challenging. Let's move on now to the subcompact and our Glock G28. Barrel length 3.43 inches, check. Capacity 10 plus 1, check. Height 4.17 inches, check. Overall length 6.5 inches, check. Boom, all checks passed. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. G28 is a subcompact. And finally, the most challenging question on the test today, the P365, in this case the P365 380, is it a micro? The barrel length of 3.1 inches, capacity of 10 plus 1 or better, height of 4.2 inches, overall length 5.8 inches, check. I was getting a little worried there for a moment. But one of four. How's it possible that the one that started it all doesn't even fit in the box? Obviously, none of our three sources, or the combination of them, are the greatest. But wait, there's more. Look at the Beretta 92 FS versus the 92 Compact, for example. Plenty of people I know will say both are full-size pistols. Model name be damned. Going by our three sources, the 92 Compact is half in the full size and half in the compact class. So what class is it really in? Well, I'm going to let you be the judge on that while we move on. To make the muddiest water you've seen on the internet today somehow muddier, because those 4 size classifications don't categorize things very well, we invent additional non-standard sizes, things like crossover size, or one we use a lot on the channel, pocket. As it sits today, going by manufacturer, the Ruger LCP is a compact, while the Smith & Wesson EZ380 is a micro compact. Pretend I didn't just say that. Based on our comparison graphics, which pistol is the compact and which is the micro in your book? Let us know in the comments. Going by the numbers off our slides today, the EZ380, in our opinion, best fits in the compact class, which makes sense since it competes directly with the Ruger Security 380, while the LCP would be in the micro class. But even that seems only half right. Let's flash back to our 92FS versus compact slide. One full size, one compact, right? Well, how about this one, the Hellcat 380 versus the LCP? Both of these are micros. Or should one be in a different class? I'm of the mindset we need a 5th official, unofficial class to sit beneath micro to go along with the manufacturers being a little less loosey-goosey with their labels. Flashing back to our last slide, I think the LCP and similar sized pistols should be in a new 5th class, pocket. It's important we point out that we use pocket in the sense that the pistol is small, not that it is intended to be only carried in a pocket. Pocket battleship, pocket dimension, pocket pistol, you get the idea. Some would also call these mouse guns. Same idea, small like a mouse, not something you'd only use against mice. With this 5th class, we can leave great micros like the P365, the Hellcat, their own an EMP, just to name a few, in that micro class while placing the significantly smaller pistols in the pocket class. Some examples of pocket pistols would be items like the Ruger LCP Max and LCP2, the Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 2, the Kimber Micro 380, the SIG P238, and the Ruger P95. Wait. I see what you tried to do there, P95. Beretta Bobcat, stop hiding behind the P95. Okay, that's better. Just like with our 92FS versus compact, where the compact is half in one, half in the other, you could easily put something like the P238 or the Micro 380 up a class, but with them being thin and single stacked, for me, they're in the pocket class. But again, that's just me. What about you? Do you think marketing managers should play fewer word games, or do you think the current 4-party system is perfect? Let us know in the comments. In addition to pocket being added, I'm also in the boat that thinks manufacturers need to dial it back, at least on the Scrabble plays. As much as Beretta might wish it, the 80X Cheetah is a compact, not a micro compact. Sorry, Smith & Wesson, same goes for the EZ380. Do you agree, or do you think pistols like the LCP and the 80X are in that same size class of pistols? Let us know in the comments. Well, anyway, that seems like the perfect spot to end today's video. If you enjoyed today's video and you found it informative, like the video, share it with your friends and family, maybe drop a comment on there. Those things are free and they really help the channel greatly. If you'd like to help us make more of these videos in the future, look into becoming a member. Fred and I really appreciate you getting this far. Thanks for watching, and as always, have a nice day.
Now I'm going to need all of you in the Bacon Nation to have a seat right over there.
Oh, God. Did I get it? Yeah.
10 yards.
thankful for you. I appreciate everything you do. So stay safe, stay healthy. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I'll see you on the TV. And, take care of Fred and Courtney when you can. You know what